And of course we know the rule that in matches there can only be one official behind the archer. So if you are not back, then go a little bit back so that you can see only one official per hour.
На Василию 5 голов, у них деревня есть.
Ja ti to koje neki rekao, da ti pričam kasnije. Ne sam nešto rekao svjetlo, nešto sam vidio već, kad sam dele vidno uvijek ga vidi sam stilat vidno.
Šanjenka je rak, Rabo bi najbolji u mojoj ekipi.
To je very cool.
This is a request from the Yanseo team because they are looking for some commentators for the television matches. So if you want to be a commentator or start a career as commentator, this is your chance. The only requirement is that you are speaking English. So if you are interested to be a commentator, please report yourself with the Yanseo team.
Ajde Žiga, zašto? Bravo.
Bravo. Ja, ne. Koliko pa zdaj? 4. Še prav? Ja, ja. To sem, ne, še robe. Ne. Prej, ko sem prišel v redu, zdaj pa kar čudno.
Ko smo šli do doma, je ful temno. Ko smo šli prek Kolčan, ko smo prišli prek Boča, veš,
Ja,
tam se potem začeli odpirati.
tam, ko bo sonce, to se je to.
To je živica. Ovo je jutro.
Jasno, vem.
Žiga že oddelal.
Mateo, brate.
Ste se nekaj že rohvala.
Ja, žiga, Mateo.
Bravo. 6-0, ne bo.
And we have some winners. On target number 1 from Slovenia, Žiga Ravnika. On target 5, Alessandro Pauli. On target 9, Hugo Lartik. On target 14, Nick Vizia. On target 16, Jonathan Vetter. On target 17, Ozai Gazimova from Azerbaijan. On target 20, Trinu Lilienthal. And on target 25, Alexandra Pulume from Estonia.
Bravo.
Da gremo do konca.
Me, my sister, and my mom. So all the village, we are
Če mi veter vse odpihne.
Se vem.
Jaz želim jaz do nikaj.
Ajde, bravo. Bravo.
Ključna, stano. Ja, ne?
This was the fourth set. Let's see if we have some winners. Stanislav Shirobiskin on target number 2 is a winner. Ivan Gozoka from Ukraine is a winner. Luke Tyrion from France is a winner. Elia Biscardo is a winner and Jacob Boden is a winner. Maxence Jamo from France is a winner. Melanie Vika from Poland is a winner. Ruby Paul from Great Britain is a winner. Sophie Castle from Great Britain is a winner. Stella Vers from Slovenia is a winner. Kamila Napkovsek from Poland is a winner. Victoria Karyotanova from Russia is a winner. We're now going for the last and final set in this 116 elimination round for recurve junior men and recurve junior women.
Ajde, vamos to!
Evo Sergio!
Tak smích.
Spielers met Sergej van der Wim met Toto. Ja.
And now we are waiting till the last winners, but even more, we are waiting for shoot-offs. Let's see if we will have them.
Mais si, comme ça on la signe tous.
Oui, mais si ça vient, on a la
Et on l'a donné à qui? C'est con ça, on fait quand même.
Non. Et attends, attends.
Oh, mais.
Non, mais c'est...
Maybe the judges can all say something to me. And on target number 4 we have a shoot-off. That's the match between Sergej Kotkarchek from Slovenia and Filip Lazovsky. Target number 4. Do we have more shoot-offs? Yes, and on target number 10. Thank you, Judge. And that's the match between Alexander Pansiru from Ukraine and Niels Schwertman from Germany. That means we have 2 shoot-offs. On target number 4 and on target number 10. Shoot off, 40 seconds, 1 arrow, close to the first to score, then close to the center. However, when they both have a 10, then in the recurve division they have automatic. Then we have there is a 9 and there is an 8. and I have the feeling that the 9 was for a surgery of calcium from Aveda. So officially he will continue to the 1-8 elimination round. And also on target number 10 we have a winner. I don't know who. And let's see who the winner is on target number 10. It's confirmed for target number 4, thank you. The only thing we now need to know who is the winner on target number 10, and that is Niels Schwertmann from Germany.
Per favore.
Fabio, sicuro che non lo vuoi?
No, no.
And we now entering the 1-8 elimination round. And that means that the compound junior women and compound junior men are entering the battlefield. According to this, they have, together with recurve junior men, recurve junior women, 2 ends of practice. So, before the elimination round, the 1-8 elimination round is starting. We have 2 ends of practice. And for the ones who don't know what practice is, it's around the same as warm up. And on the television match, well, by the way, did you already report yourself to the Janseo team as a commentator? You still can do it, because that starts in the quarterfinals. This morning, gentlemen, we had 2 girls who did it, and they did it very well, so it would now be nice if 2 boys are going to do that. The only thing is, you have to speak English. And on target number 1, Camilla Naplovsek and Karen Hervat from Italy are doing the television match. So 2 ends of practice before we start with the 1-8 elimination round. And that means also that the compound archers with a bye can practice, and after that a warm up. You will find your name on the nameplate just before the shooting. So compound archers with a bye, you can shoot on your designated places.
Плесеньки які розові чи розові? Бо я один залив на розові.
Сейчас как заправлюсь. Молодец, помогла мне. Понял? Я тебе шукав салфетку, щоб витерти цей хліб. А ну кажи, лишив ось. Да, і потім опять. Да. І я лишив. Мне кажется, ты сейчас салфетку перестараешь. Да, ткань. Все шикарно.
Чем? Она снимает? Вообще, ладно, снимает. Ну, я не знаю, что она пишет. А вот то, что пишет видос, как уж приезжаем на тиждень на университет. А,
Посижу дома. Неделя и сразу же посижу, то
все нормально.
А так нельзя.
Ты понимаешь, что сейчас на 8, и у блока не все стреляют. То есть ты сразу можешь нормально автоматично пустить. Вообще, помнишь, там 20? Да. Это вообще... Один 20. Приехал чемпион.
А какие бы какой-то нулячий был вообще?
220, правильно, 220. Это локоть.
And for those archers who have a request, except of course the Slovenian ones, you can have a request on our DJ what song you want to have. We only receive Slovenian songs, so maybe you have in your country not something nice, but please try. That makes my life much happier. And as soon as the field of play is ready, we will give you 1 minute. And then we are going to the 1/8 elimination round. But first, we have 2 ends of practice. Two ends, Victor. 2 ends of practice. One minute. 1 minute. And the television matches between Camilla Nablocek, Poland, and Karin Herbert from Italy.
Zdaj v redu. Ker sem malo delal. Nisem dobil. Ne, ma poskusiš?
Ne. Ne.
Tako je zares, neham se postaviti. Vedno tam, ko sem jaz, je vedno pred mano.
Ale,
Ne, tako zraven je tam.
tle ne bi tako ima kamero, ne vem zakaj. Pa tale kalibridžer. Prvo.
Ne, to vem.
A, Wi-Fi.
Next end is the last practice end. Next end will be the last practice end.
Ne, meni ga sve to noć već da ti da manje nije tako majke kupe. Pa ne, to nikam to sad ne spravo.
Ja, ej, ne, jaz sem mislil, ne parim, pa me pa naslednji dan founder rekel, da mu slikco pošljem. Ne vem, kaj je tvoje resnično vse romala.
Zmaj. Pardon, zmaj.
I'll be sure I got it. Yes, one met top $2. You're right.
Они rekli da ga iznajde.
Lega.
Znaš kako ba ime?
And this was your last practice warm-up end. We are now continuing with the 1/8 elimination round. So next round is official competition.
Idemo Žiga! Evo Slovenija!
Ajde, Sergej!
Ajde!
Sei godela uno maknut na kamero,
The compound archers with a bye, they can just shoot on the designated targets. You will find your name under the start number.
Ja, ne vem, ne vidim. Ne, na koncu. Vidite, te lahko takoj predstavite. Zdaj pa pogledaj, zdaj ste še bavali. Veš, kako formaš.
Prosim, jaz se igram. Tako jaz prosim, da se
Kaj se forak, ne?
Just for information for the coaches and parents, this evening at 8 o'clock,
To je že bilo prva zdaj, res.
there is in the conference room in Terma Hotel the open annual meeting for the World Archery Youth Development Youth Committee. We are inviting you because they will talk about opposition, Youth Cup Rules 2020 and other items. So for the coaches and team managers at 8 o'clock in the conference room in Hotel Catez. It was the same hotel where the team managers meeting. Thank you.
Dobro da vem. Manjkrat malo začel.
Je ne pravzaprav lahko, ja, dobro.
Ali pa bom jaz začel špilati. Bom rekel,
Mi dejansko veliko to je igral.
The compound division, we see that Alex
Ja, te dve.
Boviato from Italy has a perfect score. Also Simon Olsen has a perfect
Mogoče ga bo
score.
videti.
Justin Varon from Switzerland and Valentino Bianchi from Italy has a tight score, 29, and also
Ja,
Hannah
ma uživajo pri nas mesija, ne?
Lipan.
Ajde, Žilo, ajde, Sergej!
Ker se tam pač vidi, ker so samo dve punci. Gremo, Sergej.
Pa lahko gremo mi po denar, pa gremo v trgovino. Zdaj. Si ponesemo sem in pridemo sem, še malo trenirati in pa gremo na večer. Kaj ne, to ni bilo vprašanje, to je bilo dejstvo.
A danes ste vsi trenirali od kadetu? Ja. Bar. Vse imam v tem napizda.
Ne bolte.
Me je že.
Pa reči, da si rabo malo početi. On je isto kot jaz.
od ene do tri.
Kaj? Kaj sem jaz takrat delal?
No ne, v bistvu ne obenek smo vse. Pa nek cajta še nismo.
Sem slišal, ja, da nisi.
V bistvu smo se.
Ti usmice. Dobro, ne škoda. Dom s tom strelom. Sempre Ukrajincev se tam res odsvojal in drugi je bil na Evropskem prvenstvu, pa ne ja.
Je tako? Pa veš, da je gledal.
Spremljal sem, nisem gledal, spremljal sem.
Boljše, da nisi gledal.
Pa rekel.
Tudi če bi gledal 3-1 svoj božji, pa zgubljavali so.
Še si hitro zvedno.
And let's see the confrontations with the perfect score from the first end. Still have that. That was Simon Olsen and Alex Bogiato from Italy. We see that Hanna Lipan is now a 4-point lead over Janine Koensberger from Switzerland, 56-52. And we see that Simon does not have his perfect score anymore. It's even 4 points lower than 6. That means that he is a 2-point lead over Sergei Shengorov from Russia, 56-54. However, Alex Bogiato from Italy still has his first score, 60 points, against Helge Holm Kaag from Denmark. And don't forget that Helge shot 29 points this round, Alessandro Pauli van de taking a 4-point lead over Ziga Radnica from Slovenia. We see that Camila Ricardo is taking a 4-point lead over Jacob Golden. Alan Remark of Croatia is taking first 4-point lead over David Vitovic from Czech Republic. Elisa Cutler from Germany is taking a 4-point lead over Ozzy Kazimova from Azerbaijan. Ruby Paul from Catez is taking a 4-point lead over Melanie Vika from Poland. And we see that on the television match between Kamala Navlovsek and Karin Hervat, we have a tight score, 2-2. Elodie Kaczmarek is taking a 4-point lead over Alexandra Polume from Estonia. Blue Mirion from France is taking a 4-point lead over Stanislav Sherebinsky. And we have a tight score in the compound match between Roman Efimov and Igor Kubicek from Slovakia.
Preko INC-ja, tam ko si ti rekel, da spremljaš rezultate, je prenos živo, če te zanima. Pa biti njegova takšna govori. Ja, v redu, ja.
And the Lanceo team is still looking for a commentator that starts in the quarter-finals. So please, if you think that you are able to do that, and here is the result, because I also thought I could do it. That's why now every time they give me the microphone. So if you think you are able to do that, and it is also fun because you can tell a lot of things, then please go to the Lanceo team and say that you are the commentator from the quarter-finals on. The only thing is you have to speak English. And we have a winner, and that's Ellen Rima from Croatia. Elisa Tatler is a winner, target 9, from Germany. We have a winner, that's Ruby Paul from Great Britain on target number 10. And Nuriniso Makhmudova from Russia. Luthirion from France is a winner. And Elodie Kaczmarek is a winner, also from France. Alex Bobiato did not have his third perfect score, however he shot now 29. However, Helge Zeulen-K from Denmark also shot 29, so 89-85. Simon Olsen is taking a 1-point lead over Sergei Chenkorov, 85-84. Libor Kubicek from Slovakia is taking a 1-point lead over Roman Efimov from Russia, 85-84. And in the television, Kamila Naplosek is taking a 5-1 lead over Karin Hervat. And on target number 3, Alexandra Pauli, a 4-2 lead over Zita Rafika from Slovenia. Theo Carbonetti from Belgium and Jacob Reed from Great Britain are splitting the points. 3-3. Also 3-3 is the match between Maxen Jameau and Jonathan Vetter. Sophie Castle and Ekaterina Biryukova from Russia are also splitting the points. 3-3. And we see here also the point 3-3 is the match target number 2, Ivan Kozokar and Sergei Potprashev.
Koda je, veš, ko špila hitro sjela, koda je čakala, ko je rabila 9, a ona 9. Eno plus, eno, mislim, vsak je eno ona rešila bila, koda je čakala, da je rabila 9 bila, točno tako. Na zadnjo je 8 bilo enako, je 9 bila.
Gremo, Sergej! Ajde!
Bravo!
Вот.
Я 9? Ne?
Zdaj je on do 10, Sergej zdaj ostaja.
Osiem na górze.
Eno piko zaostaja.
Da. Sem kar živčna, kot da bi jo streljala. Bravo, Žiga.
Kje? To so kje znosil. Ena. A veš kak je X? Veš kak je X? Spider. Neki Spider, kak je pa X. Žiga je nova? Ja. Nina, viš pa, da tako malo več stoje. Mlađi nije se počešili, ja sam ga
Hello.
Irena, prvi dan je bil problem, ki ni bilo. A kdo bo dela Žiga, ne? 4-4, ne? A te me Irina te ne moram gledati.
Still the request. We are looking for a commentator for live streaming. We have them, but nobody is informing me. Ah. Two boys from Great Britain. Thank you, Great Britain.
Ja, sejo greš, tako si šlo, pa imaš live, kjer je neko ikonco in tam ga klikneš in to vidiš. Ja, fajn. Na čatežu, ne? Greš prvo en sejo. Ja. Potem
Let's see whether we have some winners. And Camila Naplasek from Poland
pa tudi nekje
won
moraš
the
najti,
television
ne
match.
vem, kako zgleda to. Vida gleda, glavno. Ja, no, Sergej strela.
And that is the
Ja, zdajle so reklame čisto možno, zato ker je zdajle sledi poslovak. Jaz stojim direkt za kamero.
We have a tight score on target 27, Sergei Shenkorov and Simon Olsen, 112. Alex Bobiaco taking a fight point lead now over Helge Zeulen-K. And we have a winner on target 11, Daniela Zaveta. Fitarco from the Ukraine.
Ja.
Hanna Lippert is now taking lead over Janine Hunsberger from Switzerland, 115-108. Eleonora Green from Italy is taking a 3-point lead over Elisaveta Kareli from Ukraine, 108-105.
Je tukaj, ko si šla, tam, če si najdla
With
rezultate,
one
še to
end
moraš najti.
and one set to go. And then you know who are going to the quarter final.
Pa je, se zdaj slišim, ko govorim tamo. Verjetno zdaj se vsi slišijo, kako ti govorim, Ja, no to, ja. Zdaj bo sreda. Zdaj pa daj na glas. Dobar je, adijo. Gremo, Sergej! Kaj? Mama ta čuješ ti. Ja. Pa je, se slišal.
Akula, se ima oplec naredil cela.
Povedal Sergej?
To je šteta, tako da bo to.
O! Dve desetke, on pa 9.
Za desetko da radi po desetke. Kaj si že? 7.
Ja, točno ta kamera se mi postavlja. Ej! Ne vem, če bi stoji.
Gotovo je. 29 masov. On ima pa bel špic, ne?
Stoji tukaj.
Pa z eno, ne? Dobro, ne?
Vse to isto 26.
Ja?
Mislim, da nema, može da samo on se ve pa nema.
Da, aljo.
Kak je bilo? Kak je še eno piko četrtik? Mislim, da. Nisem prepričan, no, ne upam.
This was the last set and the last end for the 1/8 elimination round. Let's see if we have winners or that we have
Sem
shootouts.
je dal 2 desetke, pa 1/9, pa dal
Sergej je dal 2 desetki pa 9. Ja. Oni pa 2 devetki pa 10.
Še potem enako rečemo na tiste ekstremne, ker bom strst. Prv za
In the compound division, we have some winners. Hannah Lipan, Eleonora Grilli, Alexandra Hrabik, Valentino Di Angeli, Libor Kubicek, and we have a shootout, a target 27, between Sergei Shenkorov and Simon Olsen from Denmark. Alex Bobiato is the winner on target 28. Sergei Pokrashek from Slovenia is a winner. Elia Biscardo is a winner. Hugo Lafitte from France is a winner. Jacob Reed, Great Britain is a winner. Jonathan Vetter is a winner, and Ekaterina Bilyukova. That means that we only have, and that is the first time in all those days, a shoot-off on the compound division on target 27. That's between Sergei Henkorov and Simon Olsen from Denmark. Well, it's simple, 40 seconds, 1 arrow each, first to score, then close to the center. However, when both archers have an X, then we have automatically a second shooter.
Verjetno je vprašanje. Žiga je šel ven? Ne? Ja. Žiga je peti?
Sergey is on the left and Simon is on the right. We'll try to see something, but angle is not that easy. And both archers shot a 10. However, looking from here is that the one from Sergey is a little bit closer to the center than the one from Simon. But that is a decision that the judge has to make. And the winner is Sergey Shenkarov from Russia. And as soon as possible, we go further with the quarter-finals. And on the television match, we have Hugo Lartiguet from France and Jacob Reed from Great Britain. And that is the match that we are going to follow.
I don't know. So.
So Hugo is on target number 1 and Jacob is on target number 2.
Good afternoon. Here we are at the European Youth Cup first leg in Catez. We're here watching the quarter-final match.
On target 1 we got Hugo Lartigue shooting for France. And on target 2, Jacob Reed from GBR.
So you can see the weather conditions are slightly windy here today in Slovenia. Let's see how the archers can cope with the wind. You can just see Jacob Reed there chatting with his coach, make sure he keeps his cool.
C'est la câble, c'est la câble. Mettre devant.
Jacob there looking very comfortable for his next match.
You see both archers getting ready, getting the bows ready.
Should be starting shortly, anytime soon.
Two minutes. And then we start with the 1/4. That will see who has a place in the semi-final. With on the television match, Hugo Lartigue from France and Jacob Reed from Great Britain.
Ja.
Good enough, boy.
So the match will be on the way for the quarter-finals. Hugo against Jacob Reed. Both archers will be shooting at the same time. Jacob gets first arrow from just outside the 10. Nice long shot.
And
Good start there from Jacob. And Hugo slightly closer, possibly a 10.
10 for Hugo.
Jacob Reed comes up for his second shot. See Jacob Reed's got a nice little group there, slightly low. Might see a few side adjustments.
Exact same for Hugo. That's definitely a 10, that one.
Both come up together for the last shot of the end. Let's see what they can do. Jacob doesn't look too happy and he's out there in a 9. Hugo's come down. He has got time to do this. There's 2 minutes to shoot all 3 arrows.
Probably the right decision there. Looked a little bit shaky. Coming in for his last shot now.
9 for
High 9 there,
Hugo.
12 o'clock.
Well, there are some liners there, especially in the...
So Hugo has 2 line cut 9s maybe, and Jacob has the 1. So we'll have to wait for a judge call to see what the final result is.
Liners, it can be or 29, or 27, or
Just see how close Hugo's arrows are to the 10 line there.
So
Let's see what the judges call that.
This set is over.
Unofficially, that's been put down as a draw, 27 each.
You can just see the close camera there. I think Jacob Reed's eye is just out. But we'll see what they call.
Strong start from both archers there though, all in the gold.
So you can see this isn't the only final match going on. There are several quarterfinals going on down the line, but this is the match we want to be watching today.
We have the first results in the compound division on target 27-28.
So you can just see Hugo there taking a close look. Both archers agreed what the arrow values are.
So Hugo's shot a 28 as it's just been put up on the board, and a 27 for Jacob. So Hugo takes the first 2 points of the match.
Because I wrote something down there. Anastasiadis is taking a 3-point lead over Libor Kubicek.
You see Jacob Reed there pulling his arrows. A nice strong start from him, but he has lost the 2 set points. Let's see if he can make a comeback in this next end.
And it is Hugo Martik who is taking the first 2 points in the television match against Jacob Reed.
Et nous, elle gagne. Et nous, elle gagne, et nous, il gagne. Elle est fatale.
As Dan said earlier, the conditions are a lot better today than previous days this week, so the scores should be a little bit higher today.
So you can see Hugo coming back with a smile on his face. He's obviously happy with the first end he shot. You see both archers talking to their coaches.
We have a tie score for Alec Fogliato and Robin Iatma. 29-29. We have a perfect score from Sergei Sengarov from Russia, 30 points against Lukatina from Italy, 30-28.
You can see there's not much of a British crowd behind Jacob, whereas on target next to him, where the Italians are shooting, there's a lot bigger crowd.
Going into the second end of the match, a lot of cheering for the Frenchman here.
You can see Jacob Reed shooting with a scope in the line. We didn't see much of this yesterday. He just likes to know exactly where his arrows are landed. Whereas Hugo's shooting with that one, so he's trusting his coach to say where his arrows have landed.
Oh, that is just gone out to the 8, 2 o'clock for the Hugo, and a solid 10 for Jacob there. Great recovery.
Jacob's still shooting slightly low with 10. I'm not sure if it'll be a slight adjustment for him just to make him more central. Hugo comes up for his second shot.
Yeah, that one more central.
Hugo.
And a lower 9, so probably the slight adjustment coming up for Jacob.
9 for Jacob.
2 point lead for him going into the last arrow.
You see Hugo wasn't quite happy with that. It is a 9 on the right. There's still a good shot. Jacob also doesn't look happy with that.
That's
Now just got a high 8.
But he gets it by 1 point. Did enough for that one. Laughing to his coach about it.
That means unofficially the score is...
So unofficially, Jacob Reed has won that set, 27-26, which makes the set points 2-all. You can see scrolling down the line here, you can see the Germans shooting, another British archer, the Russians. Obviously a big turnout here in the European Youth Cup Leg 1. The quality today has been extremely high. After shooting this morning, we can tell that everyone's fighting for a medal today.
As well as the men here, also got the recurve cadet women, and I think compound further down the line.
At this moment we have no score on target.
Seeing just the archers collecting the arrows, make sure all the scores are correct.
Do you use the PDA? Is the use of the PDA correct?
Yeah, there's confirmation Jacob Reed take that set
Confirmed.
with a 27.
Solid shooting from both archers. You can see the wind slightly picking up there. See the flags blowing on top of the targets. The windsock further off to the left. But it does seem consistent today, all going in one direction.
Martina Zikmundova is taking a 1 point lead over Anna Riemann, 65-54. That's the match between Amanda Miranic and Elizaveta.
You can see Jacob Reed there just on his phone. It obviously works for him, keeping his cool.
1 point for Elizaveta.
Just gives them a little bit of something to do in between the focus of the ends, where he needs to put 100% concentration into his arrows. So it's 2 apiece going into this third end of the recurve cadet men quarter-final.
The first person to 6 points will win this quarter-final and will move on to the semi-finals. So just going over the set system. As you can see, both archers have won a set each, and both archers have 2 points. If they lose, they'll get 0 points. If the archers have the same points after the end, they'll split the 2 points between them and have 1 point each. And again, it is first to 6 points. If both archers have drawn with 5 set points each, we will then go into a 1 hour shoot off.
It should be 2-all, not 4-2 as shown on the screen there. Once again, a lot of cheering for Hugo here. Both archers coming up to shoot the first shot.
See Jacob got his shot off, it's just faster than Hugo. Hugo shoots a 9, Jacob shoots a close to 9.
Over to that left side, so both archers probably just compensating for the wind that's blowing to the right.
Hugo gets his shot off faster, and he has shot a 10, so is Jacob Reed. So after 2 arrows, we're both on 19 points. Hugo comes up, not much of a rest between his shots there. He's come down that one, he wasn't too happy.
Jacob shot,
and it's another 10. He has just clipped the line. That's all he needs. He just needs to be touching that line to count it as a 10.
A 10 from Hugo here will give him the point. Anything less goes to Jacob.
You can just see him concentrating, making sure he's ready for this next shot. He has a 10-9 already. Can he make it another 10? Comes up. Aims the sight where he wants it. He just dropped out in the 9 there.
Maybe the wind just taking that one a little bit.
He turns around smiling to his coach. He is still happy with the shooting.
29.
So unofficially, Jacob has taken that third set, 29 points to 28. You can just see a closer angle there. I think Jacob has shot the line cutter there. So off they go again to collect their arrows.
4-2 to Jacob, unofficially going into the next set.
Clément, faut que t'appelles Anne.
But we will see.
So you can just see both archers there, confirm the scores. So obviously some confusion as they turn around looking for help.
They possibly called a judge there.
I think maybe just forgot the scorecards.
Luca. And on target number 11 and 12, we have a winner, Ekaterina Viriukova from Russia. We have a tie score between Alex Bogiato and Robin Yafma. Robin shot now a perfect.
So you can see some of the other archers down the line.
Patalis Anastasiades.
All those matches proceeding to the next end as well.
5-point lead, and he shot a perfect score this time against Libor Kubicek. 88-83.
So that's a confirmed 4-2 to Jacob going into the fourth set of this match.
It's a good place for Jacob to be. If he wins this next end, he will progress through into the semi-finals. Unfortunately, Hugo will have been knocked out.
We have a tie score from Lola Grandjean from France and Eleonora Grim from...
See both archers walking back in the rain. They obviously don't want to be talking to their opponent, giving away any extra hints that they won't want the opponent to see.
Elisaveta Iazeva has the 4-point lead over Amanda Zierli.
You see both archers just getting ready again for this fourth set.
As usual, the French archers giving Hugo a bit of encouragement. Try and help him get this next set.
See a fist bump for the coaches there. Chants from the crowds.
Important end here for Hugo. Needs to get this one.
Hugo needs to get some set points if he wants to stay in this match.
Jacob coming up first. And it's just outside the 10 on that left hand side.
Hugo's just stopped that there in the 8. He won't be best pleased with that after he finds out Jacob shot a 9.
Hugo going again. Better shot there, still just outside that 10 on the right side. Solid 10 for Jacob though. Gives him a 2-point lead there.
Hugo needs a big finish here if he wants to carry on in this match. The fast shot, just outside the other side.
Possibly a 9 there, maybe a 10.
Jacob with a 9, strong shooting there.
I believe that confirms the win for Jacob there, and he'll progress into the semi-finals.
You can see handshakes. Amazing cheating from both archers. really high standard, but Jacob, we believe, has gone through to the semi-final.
As you can see there, that arrow's just out by the looks of things. Unlucky shot from Hugo.
You can see France had a bigger crowd. However, Jacob just wanted his coach there, and obviously it's been working well for him.
Got the job done.
And for target 23 and 24, probably you will not find your PDA at this moment, because Leonteo is updating your scores.
Massive congratulations to Jacob Reed there, winning that match. It was great sheets from both archers, as Hugo came unlucky.
As a result of that, Jacob will have a definite chance of winning a medal as he progresses to the semi-final. Hopefully for him, that's the gold medal match.
Between Alex Bodiato and Robin Yatma. 88-88. Padalis has a 5-point lead over Libor. And we see that Alex Bodiato.
So the next match we have will be compound, so just have to reset the field, and we'll be straight back with you.
We have a winner, Luc Therion from France. A winner, Jonathan Vetter from Germany. A winner, Lisa Tracker from Germany.
This is how to shoot a compound bow. Archery is best practiced in a controlled environment, so visit your archery shop or range to get started. The first step to a compound archer's shot is stepping up to the shooting line, placing one foot on either side. An archer will then remove an arrow from his quiver and place it onto the rest. And clipping it to the string between the D-loop. A compound archer will then take his release aid and hook it onto the D-loop, setting his grip, preparing to draw. When an archer raises his bow, pointing towards the target, he will draw to the mechanical stop. An archer will then come into his anchor point, aligning his eye with the peep sight to his front sight and the target. The most important part of a compound archer's shot is keeping a solid position while pulling to activate his release and shoot the shot. And that is how to shoot a compound bow. The modern archery target is a mixture between an English target and a French target. In the 1930s, an English target was simply 5 colors, whereas the French target was 10 rings. They couldn't decide which one to use, so they decided to combine them to give us the target we have today.
The target scores from 1 to 10. 10 is the perfect score.
Here, we've got a 122 centimeter diameter target shot by recurve archers at a distance of 70 meters away. This is an 80 centimeter target shot by compounds at 50 meters away. However, in international competition, they're very accurate and they don't need these rings. For indoor archery, we have a 40 centimeter target, but we're gonna take a ring away again. At 18 meters, archers are very accurate and can wreck your arrows if you shoot into one spot. So, they shoot on a 3 spot. This 10 ring is for recurve archers, and this is for compound archers.
If the arrow is touching the line, then it scores the highest value. If it's really close, and then if you can't decide, you can call a judge.
Del to, da se stanko, so rekel, lej, pač vsi malo te zmagovali, ampak na koncu je še strela, dajmo polna ekipa in vsak ono negativno, tako naredi, se nekdo jezi, pa to ni fajn, da kolega zraven, pa to.
Točno to.
Še strela, dajmo, ajde, gremo spodbujati in...
Točno to.
Pa je, tako, je, okej, ja, jo.
No, let's see whether we have shoot-offs or that we have
Da je slabo strelil, se toga jezi,
match between Alex.
Je pa to, so pa to ono pričakovanje, ker točno ve, da zdaj bi pa mogel.
Pa da lahko.
Lahko in zdaj pa...
Preveč na easy vzel.
Target 21-22. Lola Grandjean and Eleonora Green. We have a shoot-off, Alexander Bogliato and Robin Jatma.
Zmagal v dvomah streljaš, ne?
Tako je.
Tam partumno, če viš video posle, in je streljal,
We have a winner and Alexandro Paoli.
Ja. Paoli, seveda je...
Martina Zikmundova is a winner.
Okay.
Elisaveta Niazeva from Russia is a winner. The young lady now for 23 and 24. What we can do, that's the match Alexandra Grabik and Liesel Jatma. All match they have already an issue with the... And we have a shoot-off on target 15 and 16. Irina Tretjakova and Elodie Kaczmarek. And we have a winner on target 13 and 14, and that is Liso Makhmudova. Panelist Anastasiadis is a winner. Sergei Senkorov is a winner. And it means that we are now in to wait for the shoot-off.
Oh, that's what he was on about.
Where is it? When did you get out?
Oh, wait,
Sit down.
L'abbiamo dato su Facebook. Se ne voglio fare un altro anche per piuttosto facciamo far cambio.
And looking to target 15 and 16. Irina with a 10 and Elodie with an 8. Officially that means that Irina won the shootout.
Con.
Jazda. Što smo ja potem?
Non sei impegnato tutto il
Nie,
tempo.
no bo to takie.
Facciamo un po' da cagare.
To nie moje.
C'è una pauseria per questo giro, bravo.
And it's confirmed. Irina is winner of the shootout on target number 15. Let's see if it will be Lola or Eleonora. And it is on target. And it's target 32, that's Robin Yatma.
So we can just hear the field crew resetting the targets ready for our first compound match.
We see that Lola is the winner on target 21 and target 22. We are now going to make up us for the last part of this day, and that are the semi-finals. The recurve junior men, recurve junior women, the compound junior and the compound junior men. And we have the television match, that is this time a match for the compound.
Camilla.
That is.
Should be starting in a couple of minutes. Just after the targets have been swapped.
Vadelis, Anastasiades, from Greece.
I'm not shooting because sometimes they are, you know, and they're putting like that. Okay, fine. Camilla is checked. Okay.
So we can just see the archers coming to to the field of play, making sure the scope's on the line so you can see where the arrow's landing, put the bows down to mark the territory.
My thing about semi-finals is always that on Saturday we will see these archers again.
As Dan was saying, some archers like to have their scopes on the line, just for themselves to have a look at any uncertain arrow values, and some for coach, just to give some positive affirmations to them after their arrows.
Both in the semi-finals. Nice is also to see that both were second in the qualification round. We have Sergej Senkolov, target 29, and Robin Yacht against Robin Yacht. Viola Jean, who just won the shoot-off, is going to shoot against Enzo Yatma. Martina Zenkundova is shooting against Elizaveta Kniazeva. And Nuri Niso Makhmudova is shooting against Irina Tretiakova, who the shoot-off. Lou Tyrion from France is going to shoot against Alexandro Paoli in Italy, and Jacob Reed is going to shoot against Jonathan Vetter, Elisa Tatler against Ekaterina Filyukova, and that means...
So here we are in our first semi-final match of the European Youth Cup first leg. Let's see who will be shooting our gold medal match and who will be shooting our bronze medal match. On target 1 we have Andrea. On target 2 we have
Pantelimon, I think it's pronounced.
We're wishing both archers the best of luck. Let's see what they can do here in the European Youth Cup, Catez.
Both archers look confident. It'll just be down to who shoots the better score.
So you can see there's a little bit of a crowd there behind him. Some archers like to shoot in front of a big crowd, whereas some just like them and the coach.
Should be starting soon. Field crew coming back. All final changes made.
1 minute. 1 minute.
I don't know if you can hear, but there's a signal from the announcer. 1 minute.
So again, both archers will be shooting at the same time. Some archers like to shoot first to try and pile the pressure on the other archer, but they have got, both archers have 2 minutes to shoot 3 arrows. The compound system is slightly different to the recurve scoring system. So the recurves are using set points if they won the end or not, whereas compounders win by the highest score at the end of 5 ends.
Which means they have to be on it throughout the whole match, whereas the recurve have got a little more to sit back on if they do make a dodgy arrow.
So the Swiss shoots first.
Strong shot there.
Nice solid shot. Greek archer looks nice and calm.
Yeah, replies with the next solid shot.
Slightly long hold here, and he has come down. He obviously wasn't happy with that shot. You can see the wind picking up slightly there in the background.
Both archers a bit disorientated. Probably just gonna come down, reset, and shoot a good arrow this time.
Slightly long hold there as well. Yeah, I shot it right next to the neck, right next to the other arrow. It could be a slight sight adjustment there.
Slightly lower for the Greek archer there. Still 19 apiece though, after 2 arrows.
Swiss coming up for his final shot. See the Greek just taking slightly more time to get ready. Just needs to make sure he's ready for this shot.
Pulled that one a little bit there into the left 9.
Doesn't look too happy, but it is next.
Right on the spider there for his last shot.
So both archers will be collecting their arrows with this solid first end. It is all still to play for until the final arrows have been shot.
Unofficially, the Greek archer takes a 1 point lead with the 29 against the Swiss's 28 there.
So there will be 5 ends for these compound archers. Whoever has the highest score at the end will progress to the gold medal match. The loser will go on to fight for the bronze medal. See, the archers are a bit confused. They normally have a PDA scoring system. This is where they're on a little mobile device and they'll confirm the scores on them. However, today they only have the written system. You can see the judge there just watching over, making sure everything's confirmed correctly. And both archers scored and start pulling out their arrows.
Lola Grandjean is taking the 2 point lead over Lizo Yama.
Yep, that confirms the 29 and the 28.
So will Andrea be able to pull this gap back? We'll find out in this next end.
The wind's still staying consistent. Little breeze to the right hand side on the field today.
You can hear the crowd make some noise there for their team. They obviously want the medal to combine with them. You can just see to the right hand side the compound targets. The recurves are still shooting, and both of them have got a 2-0 lead so far.
The coaches giving their athletes a couple of wise words before they shoot their arrows, just to get them in the best frame of mind.
Just as the archers come across the line, they'll be ready for this next end. Let's see what they can both do.
Allez Lou! Allez Lou!
You can just see coach and athlete there talking, making sure he's nice and calm for this next end. He obviously wants the best performance from his archer.
Big cheers there from the crowd, pumping their athletes up.
End 2 out of 5. Let's see what they can do. Swiss comes up first. Obviously wants to pile the pressure on the Greek archer.
Oh, just under the 10 there. Might want a little bit of a slight adjustment to lift it up.
Greek has shot a 10. That'll be a nice arrow. Would you like to start on? Let's see if we can carry on shooting those 10s.
Allez Lou!
Didn't look too happy, and that was pushed out into the 8. You can see the Greek is using binoculars to see where his arrow's gone, whereas the other archer is using a scope. This is just down to preference of the archer. The Swiss has shot a 10, so he'll be happy that he's closed the gap back down. Both 47 apiece.
Important arrow here.
So he's up for his last shot. It looks strong, but just outside 10 again.
And the Greek archer with another 10 there. Strong shot, which gives him a 1 point lead again. Just like the first end.
You can see a close up trying to see if that bottom arrow is a 10, but I do believe it is just out. But we'll have to wait, see what the judges call it.
Is still 1 point ahead before Andrea Zvala.
The Swiss archer there, just having a look at that arrow, deciding what he wants to call it. I think it's a 9 though.
So you can just see the Greek archer there, making sure the Swiss is writing down the correct scores. Wants to make sure there's no cheating going on. So the scores have been confirmed, and they're just pulling out the arrows.
57 for the Greek archer, and 56 for the Swiss.
Once again, an amazing standard set by both archers, both wanting that gold medal match. You can see again, both archers are walking back on their own. Obviously don't want to be talking to their opponents. You just want to be the best mindset they can.
Can't be letting their concentration slip now. They've come so far. They want to finish off the job properly and shoot on the finals on Saturday. Consistent for both archers. Just a couple of points slipping each time. But still pretty good standard.
So we're just waiting for the judges to come back from that end, and we'll be going into the third end. Let's see what they can do again. See if they can carry on this amazing standard of shooting.
Big cheers yet again.
So the archers go up for their third end. The nerves be kicking in, and let's see what they can do now. The Swiss coming up first again.
Shortly followed by the Greek archer. Once again over to that left 9 for the Swiss archer, and a solid X for the
Swiss doesn't look too happy there. He's obviously made a slight adjustment, but not enough. You can see him just make another one there. He's confident this should be a 10. Greek archer's already up. He looks shocked, but I think that is just a 10.
Strong shooting from him, looking pretty solid. Yeah, that's good recovery. Back over to that right side of the 10.
That's where I want to be, in the 10.
Allez, mon gars.
So you can see the Swiss archer just taking his time. These last shots.
Oh.
As the Greek has shot an 8.
Pulled it left again. Maybe a couple of nerves creeping in there.
You can see both his wide arrows have gone to the left. So it's obviously mistakes consistently making.
Good shot there. He needed that one.
The Swiss shot a 10 and it's made it all equal. Both archers on 85 points. So you can just see the end totals there at the bottom screen. The Swiss gone 28, 28, 29, whereas the Greek has gone 29, 28, 28. Really consistent shooting here by both archers. So you can just see here all the archers going on to collect their arrows, score them up. You can see the wind's constantly to the right today. Yesterday is a bit of a mixture going left and right, but today is a lot more consistent wind.
But yeah, it's been improving all week. Not raining today for once, which is a good change for these athletes. They're not wet and cold.
For our qualification match, it was awful weather conditions for all of us archers. There's a bit of rain, really strong winds, and as been said, they have been slowly getting better. Not quite seen the sun yet today. You can see there's a slight overcast, but this will be the weather conditions most archers like to shoot in. The sun can make the archers not see the sight properly.
Especially with the compound archers, especially if the sun's going into them, can cause a couple of problems with the magnifier on their scopes.
You can hear the crowd chanting again. They're obviously really happy. Want to try and boost their team member as much as they can. Fill them full of confidence.
Important end, the fourth end coming up, probably the make or break of these compound matches, to extend leads or pull back leads. Someone's getting a bit excited by the sounds of things.
So if you have been tuning in for our previous matches and seen any of the French archers shooting, this is a bit of a tradition for them. This is their traditional chant that you'll find in most matches. Not many countries have a chant like that, but the French definitely do. So getting ready for this fourth end. Let's see who wants the gold medal the most, as they'll be fighting in this semi-final here in the European Youth Cup in Catez.
If it does stay like this over the next two ends, it will go to a shoot-off. And if both athletes shoot a inner X, it'll be retaken and then measured closest to the middle.
You see the Swiss archer concentrating, whereas the Greek was chatting slightly more with the coach.
He looks pumped up for it though.
Swiss again, first to come up. Followed again by the Greek.
Both of these athletes looking a lot stronger now than they did at the start of the match. And that's a low 9 there for both archers. Just out, I think.
Yeah, I think that Swiss arrow is just slightly out. The Swiss archer has slightly long hold and it has gone slightly high. You can see he's not happy with that. He wanted a 10 to fill his confidence and he's not quite achieved it.
The Greek archer punishing him then, putting a maximum score, 10 there. Very important arrow.
Swiss comes up for the final shot at the end. Will he be able to make it count? Slightly quicker, and that drops slightly low.
Unlucky there. A few centimetres out on the first and third arrow.
Will the Greek be able to capitalise on the mistakes?
He has there, solid, possibly an X. That gives him a 2-point advantage unofficially.
So there's a 9 asterisk there. That means at the moment we're not quite sure if the first arrow from the Swiss archer is a 9 or a 10. You can see there, I personally think it's a 9.
Yeah, I agree. Just a little bit of yellow there showing. A definite sight adjustment from him there, as that's cost him 2 points.
So the archers go off again to collect their arrows. You can see a few tight matches there in the recurve side. There's a 3-all, and there is also a 4-2. We are wishing all the archers the best of luck, hoping that they can reach the gold medal match. So if that Swiss arrow was a 9, that will be the lowest score of the match of 27 points. It's still a really good score, but not quite good enough to beat this Greek today.
He hasn't taken too much of a look, so I believe it's a 9 as things stand.
The Greek just clarifying, making sure the scores have been written down correctly.
Yeah, it looks out. Should be 27. .114 from the Greek archer, and yeah, 112. So the Pantelimon takes a 2-point lead going into this last set.
He should be in a nice comfortable position now with a 2-point lead. Will he be able to keep it for the last set?
He's definitely taken advantage of the Swiss's 9s, putting in 2 strong 10s. And you can see in the back, targets 5 and 6. I think that's Jacob Reed in our previous match, all tied up.
You can just see the Greek there, communicating with his coach what he doesn't want. You can see him shaking his head. Both archers need strong ends to finish on if they want to be in our gold medal match in the European Youth Cup.
Fist pump from the Swiss coach there, giving his athlete last bit of assurance. Both archers know their process, it's just who can shoot it closest to the middle now.
Both archers would have shot thousands of arrows before this match, making sure all the kit's ready, the technique's ready, just who can cope with the pressure best. The archers go up for their final set.
Last big shift from both of them here. Swiss archer coming first again.
He obviously wants to put the pressure on. He has got 2 points to bring back. Will he be able to do it?
And he held on that as a solid X, best shot of his match here. Ooh, low 9 there from the Greek archer, so he regains a point.
2 hours left to go. Will he be able to find another point?
Yes.
Solid 10 again.
Seems to have got his grouping back central.
See him nodding his head there. He's happy with the way it's been shot. Happy where it's landed.
A bit of a flinch there. Another 9. So it's all down to this last arrow.
Last arrow.
Swiss Archer's got the momentum with 2 solid 10s. Hopefully that person moves.
The Swiss coming up for the final shot. Will he be able to make it? It's another 10.
Ooh, I'd say that, yeah, solid 10 from the announcer.
The Greek needs a 10 here to make the goal, to make it a 1 hour shoot off.
Quite a long hold.
The pressure will be
Oh, he's done it. This is going to be a close one.
Has the Swiss.
So as I said earlier, it's going to a shoot off unofficially. 1 arrow each. It was 2 X's. They go again. Yeah, you can see the Greek archer just checking the Swiss's last arrow.
I think he has just clipped the line there. It is very close.
But good shooting from Andrea there. Needed the 2 points and he's regained it.
You can see the close up there. I think that has clipped the line, and we should be going into a shoot off for our gold medal position. Who wants the gold medal match the most?
The field crew taking up fresh face if it is resulted in a shoot off, so the judges can accurately measure the X.
It has been confirmed. It is a shoot off. Let's see who can cope with the pressure best. Just shows how good the standard is here today. 142 points each.
That's a solid score from a compounder. Anything above 140, it's not bad going.
So you can just see the end totals there. 28, 28, 29, 27, 30. Each had that little drop off there, the Swiss Archer, but you come back with a solid 30 maximum score.
And the Greek Archer 29, 28, 28, 29, 28. So it started off strong, a little bit of a dip there, then pulled it back. Did enough to get the shoot off.
Both archers shooting very consistently. Will they be able to provide us with a good shoot off? You can just see the field crew there resetting the target faces. This is so if it does become a measure, we'll have a nice clean target face to go from.
This is a real test of the athlete's nerves here, because it's 1 arrow that counts.
This 1 arrow will mean they'll either be in the gold medal match or the bronze.
Probably the most important shot of the day for them so far. The make or break, really.
Both archers would have worked hard up to this point. They can't let it slip now. As you said before, if both archers shoot an inner X, this will mean they will shoot another arrow. Both archers are ready. Our field is ready. Let's see what they can do.
Little breeze still, pushing to the right. Shouldn't make a difference with the poundage on these compounds.
Maximum poundage these compound archers can shoot is 60 pounds. Anything over, and they'll have to lower it.
Andrea going first again, just like he has been. Closely followed.
Let's see what both archers can shoot here today. Greek got it off first, and they're just out there in a 9. Where the Swiss has shot a 10.
I think that's going to Andrea there, but we'll have to make sure it gets confirmed.
You can see a pat on the back there from the coach. He thinks it's all over. Great shooting by both archers. Congratulations to Andrea.
A shake of hands there, or fist bump rather.
Andrea will have made our gold medal match. Just slightly unlucky there by the Greek. He shot really strong all day. Just lost out there.
You have to give it to Andrea though. Point down, then brought it back with that shoot off arrow.
You can see the judge there confirming Andrea has won.
Congratulations to him. He'll be moving on to the gold medal match this Saturday. And Bandelimon will be in the bronze.
You can just see the archers one little hand from the judge there, make sure the score sheet is filled in correctly.
Yep, that's confirmed on the screen. Andrea moves on.
So both archers will be signing the scoreboards, so make sure they've confirmed it's all correct. Without this signature, both archers will be disqualified.
It has happened in the past, but it's a rare occurrence.
It is drilled into us from a young age that you must make sure everything's filled in. But sometimes it is forgotten after the pressure of the matches.
For the teams, compound cadet women, compound cadet men, compound junior women, compound junior men. There is a warm-up during the 1A elimination round at 10:40 tomorrow. At 11:35 we have the semi-finals, and at 12:05 the bronze and gold medal match. So be there. Then I wish you all a good evening.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Our next matches will be tomorrow afternoon. Hope to see you again.
That'll be the team finals tomorrow afternoon. Right, thank you.
Good evening. Goodbye.
And then in the afternoon, the medal matches, the cadets and juniors. Thank you for being with us.
Rica Mercedes.